Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of Last Epoch. Mike, one of the senior developers at 11th Hour Games, held his normal Friday Q&A live stream on Twitch, which means I get to bring you Dev Chat 25. And this will be the last Dev Chat until we get 083, because it's coming this next Friday. And Mike said that he will likely do a stream on the day the patch drops. So that should be pretty exciting. Now, I'm sure you've heard right by now that I've officially started a Twitch, and we just hit 500 followers. Thank you everybody for the support. Right now I am streaming 4 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. So the next stream will be tomorrow at 12 p.m. PDT, noon. So first link in the description below if you'd like to go there and support. All right, let's break down Dev Chat 25. First question, and it's kind of leaky, something we're going to be getting for the future. Mike has asked about certain stats that you can't really see how much you have of, and he goes into breaking down the advanced character breakdown sheet that we're going to be getting in the future.
Yeah, the advanced character panel with skill pop out, or not pop out, it's going to replace the screen now, I think. The advanced character sheet panel is still in development. It is extremely in-depth and has, I think, possibly every possible stat that is able to be gotten, period. So it's kind of crazy. It generates fields on the fly, and depending on what you have and don't have, so it doesn't show fields if you have like a 0 value for it. So if you have 0 melee physical crit multiplier, it doesn't show that, but it will show if you have like swipe crit multiplier, you know, that sort of thing.
That is very interesting. It's going to show individual skills or abilities, modifiers based upon gear, passives, affixes, skill trees. I like that. This next one, I'm not going to lie, took me by surprise for a little bit. Somebody asked if they're going to be able to play the Falconeer class before 1.0, the full game release. Listen to the response. Possibly.
I don't really know the timeline on that exactly. It's something that changes. There's a lot of things that will determine when 1.0 happens. There's a lot of things that will determine when those classes get put in. You know, like those are both numbers that move on their own.
Okay. I was under the impression that the 3 classes, Runemaster, Warlock, and Falconeer, would be complete and in-game for 1.0 full game launch. Now, maybe we get those classes for the game launch. So like the day 1.0 drops is the day we get those 3 classes. But the way Mike answers the question, it almost seems like maybe we won't get those new classes until after the game launches, which would really suck. I have more questions from that response. Moving on to the cosmetic shop. Is MTX going to be something that's available before 1.0 in early access, or is it something we're going to get later?
We have started working on it already. Like the visual design, the layout, what sort of things are going in it, that stuff. That's all in development already. It's not like it's not an ultra high priority thing. It's not something that will hold back other features, but it'll go in when it's ready.
Okay. He goes into a little more depth later and actually starts a conversation, if you want to go back and watch the stream, where like, should we, shouldn't we, what do you guys think? Mike, you need to listen to me for a second. Just hear me for a second. I've talked to hundreds, maybe thousands of people about this game. Probably through my channel, I've made over 100 videos, probably sold over a couple hundred copies. Okay, just listen to me for a second. Do not add in paid microtransactions for cosmetic items, for skills, or gear until every single 2D image matches the 3D render in game. I literally cannot be more clear about this. If I have a unique item in my hand and it does not match the picture, do that first. or else I won't be able to defend that decision. Because it's something that I get asked almost every single day. From the visuals, when is the armor I'm wearing going to match what I actually look like in game? You have to do that first. Just my opinion. You have all been so patient. It is time for your first leak.
Oh. Transform, center on screen. Here is a unique item. Not a unique item. A new base item coming next patch.
The Crystal Wand. Plus 58 adaptive spell damage. Plus 59 to mana.
Pretty
Negative
cool.
3 spell mana cost.
Let's grab another thing here. Where am I looking? So yeah, this is as you can tell, we teased there were other types of other base types coming, and I saw a lot of people guessing what it was going to be. Yes, one of them is wands. We are giving wands the same treatment as the other base types that have gone in so far. So this patch we've got. Oh crap! There's one that we haven't mentioned yet. One and two-handed axes, and wands, and one more after that. But I'm not going to tell you what it is. There will be some surprises left.
Come on, just tell us. So I will say, just looking at this wand, I guess I could let it play, that
All right.
the mage class, a lot of its skills do more damage if you have over 300 mana. So that's where this fits in. It's going to give you that 60 right off the bat in its implicit form, which could be huge for the build.
It's in the bottom corner.
And what you do is you sacrifice a little bit of adaptive spell.
Here is another a node. I got two back to back before I jump into the arena here. There's another node for the lunge tree.
Oh, it's down here. Bottom right. You can now lunge to other allies. Huh?
Real basic node. But
Wow.
it does create some really interesting mechanics. The one thing you can't do with this node, I will tell you right now, you cannot lunge to all allies. And if it doesn't say that in the alt text, I will make sure it's in there. But you cannot lunge to Ring of Shields, which are technically minions. But would be a weird bug where the shield's moving and you're lunging to the shield as you're moving, the shield moves as well, and it just keeps going. It's like, you put some buttered toast on the back of a cat and drop it just spins forever. Be like that.
Okay, so I just have to stop for a second. 2 leaks, and there's more to come. The reason why I've always liked Shield Rush over Lunge is because Lunge requires an enemy. Where Shield Rush, you can just use it anytime. The only thing that's going to stop you is when you stop or you hit a wall. So this is really interesting, because now when you're playing multiplayer, you can lunge to your partners to keep up, or lunge to your minions, right? So if you're a Beastmaster, if you're a druid that has minions, you can now kind of keep pace with them and bounce around fighting different melee enemies. Very interesting change. Moving over to leak number 3.
Boom, there it is.
Reckless Skirmish.
Here's a new node for Lunge. I will answer some other questions while people read that.
Killing an enemy with Lunge grants
Follow-up to
you a
question.
frenzy
You're-
buff.
As in shards that already have +2, +3 tier already on them.
Killing an enemy with Lunge grants you a frenzy buff
Still
for a
don't understand the
short
question.
duration,
I'm sorry.
granting 20% increased attack and cast speed.
Will Salt in the Wound affect manifest armor, and does the bleed effect duration affect minions ailments too? Unless it says minion ailment on it, it doesn't affect minion stuff in general. Manifest armor is the special case. I think it should work. I don't know. I'm gonna have to I'd have to go double check the code on that.
This is interesting. So again, Lunge is going to be completely different. And before, using Lunge gave you a buff. Well, now using Lunge will still give you a buff, but you have to kill with Lunge. So when you actually target that enemy, they have to die from the Lunge, which then gives you a boost so you can do everything else. Reckless Skirmish. A leak that Mike didn't expect to give us. At least I don't think he did. Are there changes coming to Primalist in the form of the skill Tempest Strike, which we really want?
There are some minor initial changes happening to Tempest Strike this patch, and then it'll probably get a more in-depth look in the future when more Primalist stuff gets worked together all simultaneously. We really like taking a bunch of stuff from one class and kind of tackling it all together. We are making a minor change with Tempest Strike right now because we're hoping that it helps. Helps with the issues that it's experiencing a fair bit, and then we can use that as a better jumping off point for a bigger revisit of the tree itself. So we're just changing the base functionality to I pasted this in Ask the Devs today. Can't remember the exact wording, but it's basically physical, lightning, and cold penetration conversion from attack speed instead of crit chance.
I'll stop you right there, Mike. Everybody wants increased attack speed to actually increase the attack speed of Tempest Strike. At this point, they're not going to do that. That being said, that is a pretty monumental change. Instead of increased attack speed boosting crit chance, it's going to boost penetration for the elements you're using. Good decision. All right, everyone, we have officially come to our last leak, and as always, I'm going to allow Mike to take out this video. Mike, thank you as always for continuing to do these Friday live streams. The community truly appreciates it. Always informative, always a good time. Just like Mike, I am also on Twitch, streaming 4 times a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Next stream tomorrow, 12 p.m. PDT. Come hang out. It is always a good time. This coming Friday, 083. We are going to get our hands on that next update. Can't wait to cover it. From what I understand, the patch notes are massive, so I might have to break down the breakdown into 2 separate videos. We will have to wait and see. If you haven't joined the official Action RPG Discord, please do so. We're now over 1,100 members, great conversations every day. The idea is to create a gaming community that could jump from game to game together so you never start the server alone. Link for that Discord is also in the description. I hope you all enjoyed this dev chat. Mike, take it away.
There we go. You died. Show us the links. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm working on it. I apologize that this is the one I already showed, but I think it's different. Here's another wand. Is Dancing Strike getting changed or something? It kind of sucks. No, I don't think there's any major changes coming for it. Personally, I really like it. The movement feels really fluid to me. If you ever make something similar like leagues or seasons, what do you think of the idea of implementing a rare currency or key to skip the X in case you want to make an alt character during the league season? Yeah, this is something that people have mentioned before with like a way of on a second or third character not having to repeat the storyline. A lot of people don't like that sort of thing. Our first thought is more around creating alternate things to do in the storyline that shake up that leveling process. Just being able to take a character and be like, boop, high level, there you go, have fun, really takes away from the character a lot. And I know this doesn't really apply to people who are on their like 40th Sentinel or something like that, but a lot of the leveling process through the campaign, a lot of what it is there to do is to expose you to different skills and sort of teach you how to use your character as you're playing it, so that when you do get to endgame, it's a lot better. There's a lot of things, even with experienced players, hopping into a brand new character can sometimes be not a lot of fun because you haven't had that time to acclimatize yourself in an easier setting. and I know that there are people who have already, maybe you're making your 15th like league season worth of Sentinels, and maybe we'll change things down the road. Season 1, I don't think we'll have something like that.